I will call the City Watch and they will arrest you and you will be murdered.
And I'll play you a song just to let you know that we're on the same page here.
Tell me what they are, I'm gonna wreck your curiosity.
Welcome to Social Distancing and Dungeons and Dragons. We may be socially distant, but through the magic of make-believe, we're all closer than ever. I'm your dungeon master, Shane. I'm new at this, but I'm getting better every week, I would argue. We've got Steven Lim as Stefano's coffee bean, a halfling cleric with an extremely dead family. Oh, that was spirited. We've got Katie Leblanc as a Stormwind, a half-orc fighter and oversharer, and Ryan Bergara as Steve, a half-elf bard who I hope, well, you've landed on a voice now. This is your voice? Can we believe in this?
Yeah, this is my voice right here. Okay. I've landed on this voice. I think you could trust me for now.
Okay, Nickels and pickles. Last we met, our mild-mannered heroes entered the fray at the Yawning Portal Tavern, joining forces with Durnan, the jovial proprietor, and Yagra, the rough-and-tumble half-orc. They successfully slayed a mighty troll and a handful of sturges. Their efforts caught the attention of noted celebrity Volathamp Gedarm, who offered them gold and his father's ashes to track down his missing friend, Floon Blagmar. Let's see where our adventurers are now. You guys can sort of choose how to move on from here. You can either dip around the tavern a bit, talk to some folks.
This tavern sucks.
This tavern does suck.
Honestly, I do like this tavern because it's where I met the both of you, and I do love you both very dearly.
It's also where a giant bat creature turned your head into a Slurpee, if I recall.
Also true. That happened. Yeah.
So you guys want to head outside then?
Yeah. Let's go outside. Let's get out of here.
So you exit the tavern, and obviously you've been in Waterdeep because you made your way to the tavern. But I'll set the scene for you. Waterdeep is a thriving, bustling city. The streets are packed with people. It smells of fine fried foods and excrement and dirt.
Yummy.
As you walk down the street, strangers are, there's the people going about their own business. As you turn a corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the city watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you. "Get on," she says. "Nothing to see here."
Those humans wouldn't happen to be the humans that we fought in the bar earlier, would it?
Doesn't appear to be. You can talk to the officers if you want, or any bystanders.
I think I see a bystander over there who looks frightened. Let's go take a look and chat with her. How about that?
Sure.
That sounds good to me.
Agreed. Let's do that.
You walk over to a lady who's standing there kind of looking at all this, and she approaches you and says, "Did you hear anything from those City Watch over there? I don't know. Do you know anything about what just happened here?"
Hey, why don't you just, it's all right now. What'd you see? What happened over here? Why are you so frightened?
Because it was a scary scene. I just saw these men attacking each other, swinging daggers at each other. And as you could see, the bodies just piled up. So many bodies.
Yeah, I gathered there was some sort of skirmish, but do you know what started it?
No, I was just buying groceries down the street and I just came out here. As you could see, I have a lot of carrots. I just wanted some carrots. I didn't think I would see this. I know the city's tearing itself apart at the seams, but I never thought I would be witness to something like this. Do you have?
Okay, take it easy now.
What do you mean it's tearing itself apart? Who's tearing the city apart?
These two factions. I don't even know who to trust anymore. It seems like one day you're just walking down the street, you get these Xanathars, you get the Zentarims, it's back and forth. I don't even know where they're coming from or what they're fighting about. It's a disaster out here.
Lady, I'm sorry, what was your name? What was your name, lady?
My name is Tacky Briners.
Tappy.
It's Tacky.
Tacky, that sounds very tacky. Are you from around here?
Yes, I was born and raised here. I'm a Waterdavian.
Do you know anybody in either of these gangs?
Some of my old friends have joined, 1 or 2 of them, I'll tell you that, and I don't talk to them anymore.
Do you know where we can find them?
They're around. They're around.
The docks, maybe?
Well, I mean, that's a great place to start, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't be walking down there this time of day. And by this time of day, I mean any time of day.
Yeah, no carrots down there, huh?
No carrots down there, and the kind you
right.
would find down there. I sure wouldn't want to eat those. I can't believe I saw them.
Let's leave with her. She's useless.
Before we leave, let me just pour a blessing on you, Tacky.
we don't have time.
I'll bless you. I bless you.
You gotta
Tacky.
stop pouring blessings on people. It's weird.
It's weird.
People are talking, and it's
Thank
weird
you.
that you're pouring blessings on everybody.
And if this is too forward, let me know, but thank you for the blessing, and might I say, you've got a banging bod.
He does.
Apparently he does have a banging bod.
We agree.
Tacky, it was nice
What the
meeting you.
hell was that noise?
She sobs as she walks away, clearly has some stuff to deal with.
She's not the most helpful. What about that officer who tried to move us along? Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, let's just go talk to the fuzz.
You approach the City Watch guard. There's about a dozen of them around as they're, these three humans covered in blood are on their knees. They're sort of, getting them, about to throw them in the paddy wagon, if you will. You approach the watch and she doesn't seem to be paying you any mind, so you may have to get her attention.
Steve, you got a lot of charisma, right?
Sure, yeah, I could go over there and talk to this
pour it
little
on.
fuzz head. All right, excuse me, Miss Officer.
Yes?
We're from out of town, and we were just kind of hearing there was a commotion over here. We want to know if there's any trouble we should be worried about, in particular 2 gangs that we've heard about.
This is City Watch business, so why don't you move it along?
Yeah, I get that, but it actually became my business when I saw dead people on the street right outside the place that I rented, so I kind of would like to know as a citizen. I just moved into town, as I just said.
Well, it's pretty abundantly clear that you're new in town. This is the way things work. City Watch moves you along, and I encourage you to move along.
Well, I'll tell you what. You see that girl over there? Her name is Keza. She's actually one of the most respected law enforcement officials in all the land. And I tell you what, you don't want her to come over here, not because she could smash you into a pulp, which I've seen her do to many people, but also because you don't want that reputation hanging on your shoulders the rest of your life. So why don't you do yourself a favor and just give me the information I need and we can move along with our day. How does that sound?
Right now, why don't you roll for persuasion and see if you can move me in any way.
I rolled a 25.
Okay.
So persuasive.
So what were you saying before?
I was saying your friend Keza looks mighty impressive, and I'd like to tell you all you need to know.
I'd like to know what happened here, how these 3 gentlemen started to redecorate this fine, lovely ground here, and I want to know about the 2 gangs that may have been responsible.
Well, we don't exactly know how the skirmish started, but we know it was between the Xanathar and the Zentarim, and seems like it got pretty out of hand. Those 3 fellas over there are all Zentarim guild members, and as you can see, they're quite covered in blood.
And where could I find them?
Well, that's precisely the thing that we as the City Watch would love to know. We're trying to crack down on these guilds. Zentarim seems like they're probably holed down somewhere at the docks, maybe. Xanathar, I don't know. These are seedy folks we're dealing with. I gotta tell you, these Zentarim boys over here, the 3 we've got on their knees, well, they'll likely be hanged. I can tell you that much.
In this time around, you ever hear of a name called Floon?
I don't know no Floon, no.
Hey, before we go,
Yeah,
who runs this town?
the Open Lord.
What?
The Open Lord?
Yeah, Laurel Silverhand. Do you not know her?
Not familiar.
Yeah, well, she's been the Open Lord for a bit now. Obviously, after they got rid of Daggalt Neverember. I don't know if you remember him, but he was a bit of a real piece of
Forget
work.
him.
People like her. She's not affiliated in any of this gang nonsense.
She doesn't seem to be. She seems to keep to herself quite a bit. But, yeah, after that last guy, I'm happy with anybody.
Excuse me, Mina. Was that it, huh? You are quite... You have
Are you seducing her?
I can't do it.
Yes, seduce
It goes
her.
against every bit of.
Seduce her,
Please
Stephanos.
seduce her, please.
Please
Hey,
seduce her.
Stephanos, let me
Stephanos.
say something to you. You really botched it back there when we told you to kill that troll. The least you could do was put that damn banging bod to use.
Seduce this police officer right now.
Mina, you have quite a smile that it really lights up my world
That's what I'm talking
inside. Has anybody ever told you that you really just, your skin is glowing? Anybody ever told you that?
No.
Even in the nighttime, like now, with the moon shining.
No one said that.
about. All right, sorry about my friend Stephanos. He's just got a little loose stuff up in his head.
Yeah, I gotta go try these 3 guys for murder, so I'll see you later.
That's a good move, yeah.
Hey, Godspeed with that. I hope they're all hung. Good job.
See ya. Do you want to continue toward the dock ward?
Sure.
Everything's pointing us to Doc. I say we go Doc.
As you walk down the street, you make your way toward you walk for quite a ways and you enter the dock ward. Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. On the corner of Zastro Street and Fillet Lane is a shop with a curious window display. One nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Xoblob Shop.
Any of you guys have any idea what any of that means?
I would love to do a history check at this point. And what is in that glass? I roll a 5 plus 2 and it's a 7. Please, Lord, I hope that is enough.
You remember a little bit about beholders. They're these sort of flesh blobs with a giant eye, sharp teeth, and they have these sort of stalks emanating from their blob that also have eyes on them. You don't remember much about them beyond that, but that's what you can recall. And so hanging in the window of this shop is a funny little sort of stuffed version of that.
Ugh.
Gross.
It's worth noting this shop is across the street from the Skewered Dragon.
Tasty.
Maybe they heard something about Floon since the dragon is right next to us.
So you go in the shop. It says, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand.
Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
They have the eyes. They're from the guy with the eyes. The guy who ran off with the eyes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Do you sell any medicine for my friend Stephanos? He's been injured in a scuffle.
Oh. No, this is a curiosities shop. We just have funny little things.
Okay, well then enlighten me about your curiosities. What's with the 9 eyes?
They're eyes.
Yeah, we could see that, but what do they mean?
Oh, I don't know. I just think eyes are cool.
You mean to tell me that you really have 4, you have all these tattoos of eyes on your head because you just like them?
You look how pretty they are. Look how pretty they
They
are.
don't look pretty, they look weird as hell. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell anybody would do that unless they were being dishonest and didn't really know or weren't really telling the truth about why they had these tattoos.
I'm gonna intimidate her to tell me more. There's more to this.
I am not a lady.
I'm gonna intimidate him. To tell me more.
Okay.
Roll for intimidation.
I have +4, so that is 15.
Go ahead and intimidate me.
Look, obviously your tattoos mean something. You don't just like eyes. Tell me what they are, or I'm gonna wreck your curiosities.
No. I genuinely just like eyes. I don't know what to tell you.
She's gonna take one of those plush dolls and shove it up your butt if you don't tell her what she wants to hear.
Look, I'll
Listen
tell
to the
you.
man, he knows.
I'll tell you whatever you want. I just don't know what you...
Let's break it up for just a moment. What was your name,
I'm Xoblob.
ma'am?
I'm Xoblob. I'm not
Xoblob. Oh, you're the Xoblob. You're the Xoblob of the Xoblob shop.
Yes, this is the old Xoblob shop.
And what is the thing that's hanging out by the window over there?
Oh, the Beholder?
The Beholder.
It's a wretched creature. You can actually read more about it in Volo's Book of Monsters.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's right. I seem to have buried it deep within my mind. Can you please refresh my memory?
I've never done much adventuring. I don't know much about them, but they sure do look cool, huh?
Do you know about anybody named Floon? Have you seen or heard of a man named Floon?
Floon?
Floon! Floon, you stupid gnome!
No, I don't think I know any Floons. I get a lot of people walking through here, though I don't always catch their names.
Okay. What about an extremely handsome, blondish, light brown wizard, I think he was?
Yes, someone as handsome as me.
Oh, you do have quite a banging bod. You know what? That does ring a bell. And by ring a bell, I mean I remember seeing someone like that. Yes, a very, very handsome man. I saw him and a fellow who looked quite similar to him. Also well dressed. They went into the Skewered dragon.
We could have figured that much.
I think I remember them coming out of the Skewered dragon as well. And I only remember that because when they were passing the front of old Xoblob's shop, they got jumped by 5 men in black leather armor and seemed to be kidnapped. I was watching from my shop window and laughing.
And you did nothing? You just let them get jumped?
Well, yes, I was closed for the night, so I had to dust.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Can we purchase the Beholder, please?
Oh, jeez.
The stuffed beholder out front?
That's right. How much for
That's
the
it.
Beholder?
Quite a bit. That's an antique. I think that's like 300 gold pieces or something. It's
300? We have
That's
30.
too much. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take the beholder, all right?
Yeah, that's
We're
what's gonna
taking it.
happen.
Well, then I will call the police.
Have you ever heard of Volo before?
A Volo. The famed
Volo. The
Yes, of course.
celebrity Volo.
Yes.
Yes, we have actually with us a very interesting artifact from Volo.
Is that
Would
so?
you like to do an exchange?
Wait, what?
Well,
Wait a second here, that's
Hold on,
collateral.
hold on.
No, we can't do that.
I love
Here's what's
doing
gonna
exchanges,
happen.
but you gotta tell me what it is first.
I don't think we're gonna give that away.
What?
Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take the beholder, and if you don't give it to us, Big Gal over here is gonna turn you into a suppository and shove you up a 12 ass down the street.
You can't just offer up Kaza for every situation.
No, it's cool. I'm down. I'm really down. Yeah, it's
Stephanos,
fine.
don't you have a street corner to go dance on? Go do that. Let us handle the business and get this eye. What are you doing?
Xoblob reaches under the counter and presses a button, and a great metal gate comes down between you and him.
Now, this you think I'm working on the docks? I don't got precautions in place.
Well, no, but we can still take that thing and leave.
Oh, it's
You're in a
bolted.
cage now.
Yes, I am, but again, I will call the city watch and they will arrest you and you will be murdered.
What does old Xoblob think about us being friends?
Oh, now that I like.
Here's the thing, I'm a bard. I can make you be my friend if I want to, so I'm gonna do that.
I love that more.
I'm
I
going
love
to use my
friends.
cantrip friends right now.
Friends are my favorite thing.
All right, maybe that was the proper approach. Steve, why don't you give us some merriment to try to win over Xoblob?
You like music?
I like some
Xoblob.
music. I like music as long as it's good.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I travel town to town. I'm the best. I'll play you any song you want. And you know what? We'll take the beholder for now, and I promise you we'll bring it back. But I'll play you a song just to let you know that we're on the same page here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Song.
I guess that's it then. What would you like me to play you?
Sing whatever comes to your heart.
I guess I'll take out my my little my lute here.
Sure.
Good. Play your lute.
We're the best of friends, and then we're singing out here in the Xoblob shop of curiosities. We travel these streets as a gang, and you know what? I feel a twang coming down my throat because I'm going to take this over the boat onto the docks. And boy, look at that, now I got wet socks. But you know what, it's okay because we're the best of friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, I don't like how you're reacting to that.
Yeah, I'm liking that one. Ooh, that's a top 40 hit. Oh, my good friend. It's been so long since I've seen you, my good friend. How you been?
Pretty good. I'd be even better if I had that beholder just to kind of hold on to it as a symbol of our friendship, you know?
Oh, yeah, sure. You can take that, sure.
Well, we'll be right back. We'll bring this back, I swear. I hope you have a good day. Sorry about that whole little misunderstanding before and saying that I turned you into a suppository. I didn't really mean that. That was just me joking.
That's just friends being friends.
Well, I guess we'll just be on our way then.
Oh, sure, yeah. Thanks for coming again. It was good to see you. I miss you.
All right. We're gonna head out of
We're
here.
gonna leave.
Don't worry, Xoblob. You'll be back.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
I
Love you too, Xoblob.
No, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door.
Xoblob.
Stop talking to him and take the eye and let's get the hell out of here.
Steve, why are you so heartless? That was your best friend in there.
Stephanos, I might turn you into a suppository if you don't shut that trap of yours.
Oh, you can't do anything without me. Stop threatening.
That's true.
Okay, so you go back out on the street. It is nearing midnight. It's getting pretty dark and scary outside. Across the street, you do see the Skewered Dragon Bar, which allegedly was the last known whereabouts of Floon. May be worth popping into there. Up to you. Go wherever you want.
Now,
I feel like we have to. We know.
No, before we go in,
Okay.
I just want to say again to you all, we are going to be treading to dangerous territory. I'm at very low hit points, not going to lie. I still have a bleeding shin and a broken head, but I love you both. And if I die, please carry on the coffee bean name, and if your next child could just be named a coffee bean, I would much appreciate that.
That's
Okay, can we
lot.
just fast forward to this dude's death?
well, no, all right. But Steve, can you heal? Can you heal Stephanos? Yeah, the whole time.
I could if I had that spell equipped, but unfortunately, I didn't think I would need to. I didn't think we'd run into this much trouble.
All right. Stephanos, can you heal yourself? Are you capable of just healing yourself?
I believe I'm capable. Oh, I am capable of healing myself.
You mean to tell me this entire time that you've been able to heal yourself and you've just been babbling on about how you need a Band-Aid and whatnot? Before you do that, why don't I inspire you a little bit to do a little bit more? Here's the thing, Stephanos. I'm getting really tired of hearing all your whining, so it's in our best interest, and I'm saying our because we are a unit, and you are my friend, if you get healed so that we could go on this journey and you could be healthy, and more importantly, I don't have to hear your voice anymore. So why don't you do us all a favor and try your best to heal yourself?
Steve,
Wow, that is.
Wow, you are the kindest soul I have ever met. If I were a lady, I'd be your lady. Thank you, that's inspiring. Okay, roll for, I get to roll now.
What did you get?
I rolled a 2 and then a 3, so it's a 5 total.
Oh, that's
and
great.
now I'm back up to 8. Oh,
Hey,
Woo.
that's
Okay.
good.
You're not bleeding anymore, probably.
No.
Probably you've stopped your
Bandaged
bleeding.
yourself up. Yeah.
There you go.
I take my spell and I use it on myself. Curewound. I have spelled cure wound, and I am cured.
Marvelous.
Alrighty, onward we go.
The Skewered Dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
Well, let's go in and do a perception check on the place.
You open the door, it creaks, obviously, because this is a scary place. And as soon as you walk in, every single person in the tavern turns and looks at you, and they do not look happy. And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
What?
No!
Tune in next week to find out what happens at the old Skewered Dragon and find out whether or not our heroes will ever track down our good old friend Floon. We'll see you then.
Alrighty.